Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Jenny Langness, and I am the Program Director for Marisol Health in Lafayette. I am speaking in support of this bill. Marisol Health is a partnership between Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Denver and Bella Natural Women's Care and Family Practice. We currently have 2 clinics, one in Lafayette, as I mentioned, and one in Denver. Marisol Health provides women and men with OBGYN care and reproductive health care, as well as social services, including such things as social case management, counseling, housing, and material resources. As a healthcare clinic, we believe that in this modern day of healthcare that we have in the United States, everyone should have full informed consent for any medical procedure. Full informed consent includes a complete explanation of all risks, all benefits, and any alternative treatments available. Only with full disclosure can anyone actually make a fully informed choice. And quite honestly, I don't understand what the harm is in bringing women this information. In response to a prior testimony, I believe it was Representative Middleton, at our clinic we have seen that women do change their mind about going through with an abortion procedure. At our clinic we have seen women that have shown up for a surgical abortion and literally stopped the surgery before it began while on the table. We have women who have come to our clinic who have gone in for the abortion pill and turned around and left the clinic. And as you will hear from my colleague, we have women that did change their mind after taking their first pill. When they're smart, when they're thoughtful, women should be given all of the information, including the abortion pill reversal information. And as an individual who's gone through multiple medical procedures myself, I expect that my provider will tell me everything they know, including alternative treatments and treatments that may be interrupted if or when I change my mind. Thank you very much. Please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Dee Dee Chisholm. I'm a perinatal nurse practitioner with Bella Natural Women's Care, as well as the executive director there. After listening to everything, I feel like we don't need to talk more about the functionality of mifepristone and mifepristol, or the safety and efficacy of progesterone. But I did want to say that in my 25 years of caring for pregnant women, the need for complete information to assist in making an informed choice is more crucial than any other time, as the pregnant woman is often plagued with indecision until they've exhausted all resources for information. And this is about anything. I mean, this could be about induction of labor, this could be about an ultrasound, this could be about a diabetic screen. They want all of the information, and they want to be able to make a decision. This was most evident to me when 17-year-old Alondra came into my office 16 hours after taking mifepristone, the first pill of the abortion pill process. Alondra was a first-generation U.S. citizen, a senior in high school, and looking forward to a full-ride scholarship at the University of Denver when she learned she was pregnant. She and her boyfriend, Louis, in panic, went to Planned Parenthood. She took the first pill without even thinking about it. 4 hours later, she and Louise were scouring the internet to find if it was possible, maybe possible, to change what they had done. They had concluded that the consequences of losing this baby were far worse than the consequences of keeping this baby. Alondra completed the abortion pill reversal protocol and delivered a healthy baby girl 8 months later. Though she had to defer that scholarship, she has successfully now had that scholarship reinstated. She's navigating going to college classes and being a mom. And her greatest wish, and this is what she texted me, her greatest wish was that she just would have known that it might be possible and where she may be able to go, or even a phone number on where she could find a resource. And that by not receiving that full information on the risks, the benefits, and the alternatives in the event that she changed her mind, Alondra was not able to make an informed choice. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thanks.
Hi, my name is Amy Mendoza. 2015, I found out I was pregnant. At that time, I was very upset. When I found out I was pregnant, I immediately made a schedule and set up an appointment with the Planned Parenthood. When I went to Planned Parenthood, I was very confident in my decision. I had plans, and that's all I was able to focus. process about. When I went to go take the pill, they provided me advisements. During the advisements, they said that I cannot undo once I take the pill. I took the pill, and I felt confident at that moment. I walked outside, went to my car, and I had regret at that point. I started crying. During my ride home, all the way home, I just cried uncontrollably. At that point, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any help. I knew at that point that it cannot be reversed. So I cried all night. In the morning, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. All I wanted was help at that time. I didn't care about anything. I didn't care about my car, my house, my anything. I just wanted help for my baby. And so I looked it up on the internet and I found the 1-800 number. And I did different searches. It wasn't easy to find. And I found the 1-800 number and they sent me to Dallas, where DD ended up helping me, and I took the drug reversal. At that time that I took the drug reversal, I now have a healthy baby boy. He is 16 months old. He is strong, smart, and I am very thankful every single day that that option and that choice was there for me. I am smart. I'm not dumb. I knew what I was getting myself into, but I did have a change of heart immediately. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you all for your testimony. Does anyone from our committee have any questions? Representative Lambert.
Thank you all for being here. Ms. Mendoza, thank you very much for your testimony. And I was wondering, do you feel that the clinic that you went to for the abortion, did they give you all the information you needed to proceed?
Ms. Mendoza.
Proceed with the abortion.
Well, or the reversal, if you changed your mind.
They gave me no information to proceed with a reversal. They didn't give me an option, and they informed me that it wasn't possible. And there's two people in the room as they were going through the advisements. One person was sitting down, the other person was standing up. And with the advisements was that it cannot be undone, is what they said.
Representative Lambert.
Thank you, Madam Chair. To either of Ms. Chisholm, wouldn't that be misleading to tell somebody that it can't be undone if it can be, or if there's a possibility that it could be? Wouldn't that be lying to a patient?
Ms. Chisholm.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Representative. If someone actually knew that it could be undone, or even that it may be possible, even that there are case studies out there that it may be possible, then they shouldn't say that it absolutely could not be undone.
Representative Escar.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And Ms. Langness, I can't remember what you said that triggered this question, so I apologize, but I wrote it down. Would you ever, if you were in a medical setting with your doctor talking about something that was wrong, would you prefer that a doctor ever give you non-proven, non-FDA approved information as an option, or would you want to make sure that any option you were given was scientifically proven?
Ms. Linus.
As a perpetual patient with multiple health issues, I have experienced many times, especially with the kidney and nephrology, urinary tract issue, that my physician often spoke to me about studies that were being conducted that hadn't had the full double-blind process gone through yet, that offered promise and hope as an alternative treatment. And so I really appreciated knowing that while it's a very early study and things are happening, that there was potential for me to live a quality of life that under current medical studies were not available. And so I really appreciated having that information available to me, and what I did with it I don't need to go into detail, but it was very helpful to know that there was other things out there on the horizon that were available to me today, but I would be literally part of a study undergoing that. So yes, I think it's very important as a patient.
Thank you.
Representative Branson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ms. Mendoza, first of all, thank you for being here and thank you for sharing your story. Can you just tell us, since you went through this procedure with a different doctor than had started the abortion procedure, can you just give us a little bit of information? I'm presuming you had to find like an OB. And how was your pregnancy? Was it normal? You said your baby boy was healthy, but as far as you know, was the labor normal because you did have this high dose of hormones? I'm just wondering if you can let us know if anything is out of the ordinary.
Ms. Mendoza?
Thank you. He's my fourth child, so I had already 3. And the only difference was that I was a little tired and moody probably because of what they said earlier. And I forgot your other question that you had.
Representative Branson.
Thank you. Just his overall health and how, and what the new OB, if you had, if you were considered high risk, for example, I'm trying to figure out if the pregnancy is different.
Ms. Mendoza?
Thank you. No, he was healthy throughout the entire pregnancy. There was no complications that were identified. Additionally, I was perfectly healthy throughout the entire pregnancy with no complications identified.
Representative Branson?
Thank you. One more question. Well, again, congratulations. I'm so glad that you were able to have him and that he's healthy. I'm very excited about that. Just your feeling from when you were at the abortion clinic, do you think that they didn't know that it was possible to reverse it, or do you think that, you said that they gave you the information, right before you took the pill. I'm trying to figure out if they were sincere in truly believing that it couldn't be reversed, or if, do you have any thoughts about that, or could you tell from the way it was spoken if it was just misinformation versus misleading information?
Ms. Mendoza?
Yes, thank you. I believe they were just doing their job. She had a piece of paper, so she was reading through advisements. So I don't think that she was intentionally trying to mislead me, but it was advised and mentioned, and I don't know what their pulsing procedure is today and what that paper incorporates, but that's what was indicated.
Seeing no further questions, thank you very much for your testimony.
Thank you very much.